Good evening. I'd like to recognize and thank the audience for being here. We've got a huge group of people in the community. And one of the things I'm hopeful for is that tonight that they're able to get to the podium quickly. I'm going to keep my comments brief because I think although the work that each of us do in our individual units is important to discuss, I think we need to hear from the people who are giving up an evening to come and talk to all of you. And last meeting, the 2-hour infomercial on the value of administrators was exceptional. But I want to acknowledge the work of administrators. This is not a time, and I mean it, this is not a time to be here to pit one employee group against another. And we have spent a lot of time in conversation with one another. These are tough decisions. I think it's unfortunate that many of these conversations are happening at the podium. There is a venue for these conversations, and that's at the negotiation table. And we take that very seriously. We have had committee meetings regarding budget, and we have tried diligently to solve problems. Unfortunately, those haven't happened simultaneously with negotiated conversations. And maybe that would have avoided some of these discussions that you're going to be presented with. We do not believe in drawing a line pitting employee group against employee group. We believe that we should be looking at cuts that are furthest from a classroom. We believe that there should be administrative support, but unfortunately, there's no option to reduce within administration. So now the attempt has been made by the district administration to pit certificated against classified. And we are not going to engage in that kind of conversation. We see the line drawn in concentric circles from the classroom out. And we do believe that there should have been reductions in district office administration. Since that option has been taken away, we need to really look at and examine where we're going to find revenue sources to support class size reduction in kindergarten. Examine where the loss of learning and the cost of future therapy is going to come from if we overload our speech therapists. We have to examine the message and the tenor of a district administration who is diverting the attention by focusing on teachers against classified as opposed to the real issues. I think that true reorganization within the district office structure may have garnered us some revenue, but that opportunity seems to have passed. So now we have to examine as many aspects of the budget as we possibly can. And I have to commend Bonnie Tognazini. She has worked extremely hard to come up with cuts that will not, overly burden the classroom and overly diminish the learning for our students. I think transparency and the request by the board for the details of what these cuts mean and how they will impact learning is important. I am very concerned that there has been actions prior to board action instituting cuts, and you're in a second meeting of discussions, but cuts are being made that were on your agenda, and they have not had your valued consideration. I thank you.